Good day, everyone. My name is Devi Labos from BE Ed 1. For today, I'm going to discuss human rights and citizenship. For the objectives, we're here to define human rights, to understand citizenship, and to learn the key elements of global citizenship. Human rights is defined as the supreme, inherent, and alienable right to life, dignity, and self development. It is concerned with issues in both areas of civil and political rights and economic, social, and cultural rights founded on internationally accepted human rights obligations to which the Philippines government is a state party. There are fundamental principles underlying the human rights standards. First is universality, that human rights should be enjoyed by everyone without discriminations as to sex, age, language, religion, or race. Wherever a person is, whether in a rich or poor country, in a tribe, and whoever the person is, a king, queen, or pauper, man or woman, old and young, he or she can claim such rights. Inviolability, that human rights as an irreducible element of one's humanity cannot be abrogated or violated unless determined by law and solely for the purpose of securing due recognition and respect for the rights of others and of meeting the just requirements of the general welfare, morality, and public order in a democratic society. Third is interdependence. A person's well being cannot be enjoyed in a piecemeal. Human dignity cannot be taken in increments. This means that certain rights cannot be sacrificed in favor of other rights because taken together, these rights make human beings whole. The different groups of right is divided into according to nature, according to recipient, according to source, and according to implementation. In according to nature, civil rights are those rights when the law will enforce at the private individuals for the purpose of securing to them the enjoyment of their means of happiness. Examples are right to life, liberty and security, freedom to travel, right to due process. Political rights are those rights which enable us to participate in the affairs of the government either directly or indirectly. Examples are the right to vote, right to information in matters of public concern, and the right initiative, freedom of speech, of the press, or of assembly. Economic and social rights are those which the law confers by law upon people to enable them to achieve social and economic development, thereby ensuring them their well being, happiness, and financial security. Examples are the right to property, education, and promotion of social justice. Cultural rights are the rights that ensure the well being of the individual and foster the preservation, enrichment, and dynamic evolution of national culture based on the principles of unity and diversity in a climate of free artistic and intellectual expression. According to recipient, individual rights are those being accorded to individuals. Collective or group rights are those of the society, those that can be enjoyed only in a company with others. According to source, natural rights are rights believed to be based on reason or given by supreme being. They existed long before they were recognized by law, example of which are right to life, right to property, right to justice, right to freedom, and right to peace. Legal rights are the rights recognized by laws, examples of which are right to habeas corpus, right to presumed innocent until proven guilty, and right to bail, and etc. According to implementation, immediate are those rights the states can readily implement because these are dependent on the state's political will such as civil and political rights. Progressive or incremental are those rights whose implementation is dependent on availability of the state's resources and thus can only be enjoyed gradually. Such rights are the social, economic, and cultural rights. National Human Rights Mechanism, legislation, international human rights laws still have to be translated and incorporated into the national laws of states parties. This can be done either through number one, amending and supplementing national laws to suit international laws, and two, promulgating new legal documents. Education and campaign. Much of human rights violations occur because of lack of human rights awareness among the people. Educating state agents such as the police, government officials, and public servants is crucial only as an immediate measure to prevent violations of human rights. However, dissemination of human rights in the grassroots and educating the people, especially the marginalized, is a major requirement for human rights protection and promotion. National programs of action. Human rights are not just a compilation of laws, these are a framework for governance, a national vision that must be pursued. Human rights should guide government leaders in formulating policies and programs. The everyday conduct of government activities should be guided by the principles of human rights. Global citizenship is someone who is aware of the wider world and has a sense of their own role as a world citizen, respects and values diversity, has an understanding of how the world works economically, politically, socially, culturally, technologically, and environmentally, is outgraded by social injustice, participates in and contributes to the community of a range of levels from local to global, and is willing to act to make the world a more sustainable place and takes responsibility for their actions. The key elements of global citizenship: knowledge and understanding, skills, values, and attitude. Knowledge and understanding, social justice and equity, understanding of global debates, diversity, deeper understanding of different cultures and societies, globalization and interdependence, complexity of global issues, sustainable development, understanding of key issues of agenda lifestyles for a sustainable world, and for peace and conflict, complexity of conflict issues and conflict resolution. Skills: critical thinking, handling content use and complex issues, ability to argue effectively, political literacy, participating in the relevant political process, ability to change injustice and inequalities, campaigning for a more just and equitable world, respect for people and things, following a personal lifestyle for a sustainable world, and cooperation in conflict resolution is negotiation conflict resolution. Values and attitudes, a sense of identity and self esteem, its open mindedness, empathy and sense of common humanity, sense of individual and collective responsibility, commitment to social justice and equity is commitment to the eradication of poverty. Valuing and respecting diversity means valuing all people as equal and different. Concern for the environment and commitment to sustainable development means commitment to sustainable development. Believe that people can make a difference, willingness to work towards